It's day 29 of Walk Off the Weight for women over 50, and I've got a great walking balance practice for us. No equipment needed, so let's go. All right, killer bees, let's get moving and grooving, and that means that we're going to get started with some arm circles and high knees, just like we do and have been doing for the last 28 days, and frankly, will continue to do pretty much forever as far as I'm concerned. I've told you my Pavlovian response. I know that as soon as I get started with these arm circles and high knees, I know that something good is coming. You guys, welcome to the workout. I'm Paula B. I'm your best middle-aged fitness friend, and around here we are walking off the weight and have been walking off the weight all month long. And boy, oh boy, are we on the home stretch now, you guys. Day 29. Do you know how excited I am for this? I'm totally excited. Actually, okay, I'm really excited about today's workout because I'm going to tell you right up front. I have the handy dandy gym boss here, set for intervals of 30 seconds and 10 seconds. And what we're going to do, because it is walking balance practice, I've got all kinds, in fact, yeah, I've got a long whiteboard of low impact cardio exercises that are absolutely no jumping, no transitions to the ground. I mean, you know the drill on that. But then the 10 seconds, 10 seconds is balance practice. And I want to tell you right now, before we get started, I am not going to flip the intervals on you for round 2 because there is no round 2. I'm so excited about that. Let's go ahead and do some arm crossers with booty kickers. Today is a repeating, no repeat, because of course we are practicing our balance. So what we're going to do is we're going to like pairs of exercises where we're going to do like a cardio move, and then we're going to have a balance hold that we're going to practice. And of course, because we have to practice on both sides, I mean, we're not just going to do like all left leg or something like that. So what we're going to do is that cardio move twice, and then we're going to be able to balance on one time on each foot. Now here's the thing. I'm going to tell you so many times today that it's only 10 seconds. It's only 10 seconds. And I want that to be reassurance for both of us. We're really just practicing balance. We're not trying to be good at it. We're not trying to hold on to it for a long time. It's just 10 seconds. And also, I mean, don't let that fool you. You're probably going to fall out of some of them. I'm probably going to fall out of some of them. 10 seconds is long when we're sitting on one foot, but we're going to give it a try. We're going to be here together. We're going to have a super fun and probably pretty sweaty time today. Let's go ahead and do some welcome to my homes, because I mean, truly, most of this workout is cardio, and you noticed it, that there is no rest. I mean, technically the balance holds, I mean, it's kind of resting, but it's also kind of not, because we're going to be focusing on that. So let's make sure that we're taking all of the cardio at a nice moderate pace, because of course today is meant to be a moderate workout. Moderate is how we get weight loss success. My friends, let's go ahead and get started with some walking, because that's what we do around here. So this today is actually pretty straightforward. Whatever it is that we're doing is what we're going to be doing when we practice our balance. So when it beeps, I'm just going to stand on one foot. Like, we're starting off relatively simple. I mean, I told you my story about falling over in the doctor's office, right? So yeah, standing on one foot has its own challenges. I am going to make a mental note that the first time we do a balance hold, I'm going to be on my left foot. I'm just going to always be on my left foot. So here we go. It's just 10 seconds of standing on one foot. Ta-da! And then, of course, when it beeps again, we're going to go right back to walking. Come on, you can do it. There it is. That was a long 10 seconds, wasn't it? Okay, some of these holds are going to feel easier than others. We'll just see. But here's the good news. No matter what we are doing, if you don't love it, don't like it, can't do it, fall out of it, whatever, these intervals are, relatively speaking, pretty manageable, pretty doable. We're only doing the cardio twice. We're doing the hold once on each foot. I feel like, here we go on the right foot, and then when it beeps again, we're doing low swinging tappers. So we're going to be tapping from side to side, and our hands are going to be swinging low, meaning that they're not going over your head, but also not like, I mean, they're getting kind of high, honestly. So now, thinking about this move, when it beeps, we're going to be in kind of a side step sort of a move. We're tapping right now, but when we're doing it as a reverse foothold is what I have some funny names for the holds that we've got today because your foot is kind of reversed. It's going to be a little bit behind your other leg. Now, of course, your foot is still nice and low, which makes it a slightly easier, yeah, easier, not easy, balance hold. Your hands, however, are off to the side. That's part of what makes this tricky. We're holding our hands in place too. Here we go back to those low swinging tappers. Good job. You getting the feel of it? I know. It's kind of a fast moving workout, honestly. Like the 10 seconds isn't very long. It's not a lot of time to get into position. It's not a lot of time to really even be doing the cardio. I tried very hard to choose moves that we've seen this month. So you know how to do most of them. And if you don't, my friends, go back to walking. Oh my gosh, like always. Just go back to walking and then do your best to hold something more or less. Here we go on this side. Wow, that was lots of fun. Okay, when it beeps again, we're going right into toy soldiers. We're going to have both of our hands up overhead. We're going to be reaching our opposite hand down towards our opposite foot. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this feels like a bit of a stretch on the backs of my legs. I didn't realize that my hamstrings were feeling kind of tight today. Now, do you know what this hold is going to look like? Yeah, I'm going to have my left foot on the ground, and that means that my right foot is going to be kicking-ish. I mean, it's not going to be very far off the ground. One hand is going to be up in the air. The other hand is going to be reaching down towards that right kicking foot. We're definitely throwing ourselves, oh, here we go. Whew, definitely throwing ourselves out of balance today with these holds, especially because of where our hands are positioned. I don't know if you've ever really thought about balance before. I didn't used to ever think about balance. And now that I'm noticing, mostly, honestly, let me be honest, I notice how old my mother is getting, and I hate to say it like that, but I'm watching her be kind of unsteady on her feet. And I'm really thinking, what can I be doing right now to make sure that I stay fit and on my feet for as long as I possibly can? Now, of course, when it beeps again, we're going to do, okay, standing on my right foot. Oh my gosh. When it beeps again, we're doing rainbow jacks. Hands are going to go up over our head like a rainbow. Whoo, doggies. And then we're going to bring up that one knee on the one side and the other knee on the other side. So when we're doing our balance hold here, our rainbow hold, actually I've called it an oblique hold because it really is kind of an oblique crunch that we're doing here. We're going to be kind of off balance to the side. Not always my favorite. But so here's the thing about thinking about balance. I've noticed that sometimes some balance moves seem easier than others. So here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, this 10 seconds, not easy, Paula. I know. When it beeps again, here we go right back into those rainbow jacks. And then, of course, the second time we're going to hold on the right foot. This is work for your brain as well as your body and your balance. We're thinking, I mean, obviously, we're always thinking about pulling in our core. We're thinking about where our body is in space and time. And this is the secret that I've noticed. When you are just standing on one foot, it's relatively simple. The further away any of your limbs are from your center of gravity, here we go. Oh, that was where we wanted to be. Oh my gosh, okay. When it beeps again, we're doing double knees. Gonna have hands up overhead still. Yes, indeed. Bringing up two knees on one side, two knees on the other side. Nice job. So when it beeps, we're going to do this one I call the knee up hold. But here's the thing, when we are throwing ourselves off balance with our hands or our feet, that's what makes balance so tricky. But here's the thing that I thought about. When we are accidentally off balance, aka falling, we almost never, here we go with the left foot, ooh, down in a crunch. All right. Find something to focus on. It's only 10 seconds, right? And then here we go, right back to double knees. Oh my goodness. When we are in a position where we are accidentally falling, you guys, we almost always have something in our hands, or our hands are, in the middle of doing something else, or one foot is going a direction that's not the way the other foot is going. I mean, we almost never just stand on one foot and fall over unless we're in a doctor's office, which is what happened to me all those years ago. Here we go in that knee up hold. Okay, when it beeps again, we're doing ding dongs. So we're swinging from side to side. Hands get to be low, thank goodness. Whew, doggies. Okay, here we go, ding dongs. Throwing ourselves off balance even while we're doing cardio, but this one feels a little bit more controlled. This is the other thing that I've noticed about balance. The faster you are moving, the easier it is to think that your balance is doing okay. Because we're moving quickly, you know that other foot's going to come right back down. This is why I wanted to show you that each and every time we are doing any of these moves, we're actually, here we go on the side swing hold. Oh, 10 seconds. Hold on, unclench your toes, pull that work up into your abs, and here we go. Nice job. That every time we are doing low impact cardio, we are actually practicing our balance. Balance is, I mean, you know, it's a super important skill, and lots of us don't have as much as we think because we're so used to moving quickly. This kind of practice, 10 seconds at a time, easy peasy, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and yet not. This kind of practice goes a long way. Here we go on this side. When it beeps again, we're going to do booty kicker jacks. So hands are doing jumping jacks and lower body is doing booty kickers, just like our warm-up. So you're just kicking yourself in the booty. Ah, nice job. Hands are doing jumping jacks. So when it beeps, we're going to be sitting on one foot with the other foot behind us. And thankfully, hands will be down for this one. This is actually, relatively speaking, one of the easier ones just because our hands are going to be close to our body. The further away your hands are, for me personally, the more difficult the balance is. Even though, you know, when we're trying to balance, oftentimes we put our hands like really far out, but I'm talking about like over your head or off to the side. So here we go in that booty kicker balance. Nice job. It does feel like a little bit of a rest, doesn't it? Able to take a bit of a breath. I know, here we go with those booty kicker jacks again. Making sure, I mean, we're a little over halfway, making sure that you're still moving at a pace that feels moderate. I do notice that I'm feeling a little bit energetic today, so my pace might be a little too fast for you. You can always, always, always make this or any workout work for you, depending on today's energy level for you. Sometimes, I mean, I know you've noticed this in your own life. When it beeps again, I'm gonna do high hand oblique crunches. Oh my gosh. Unclench your toes. Talking to myself on that one. So high hand oblique crunches, both hands up overhead. Oh my gosh, bringing your elbow to your knee and your knee to your elbow, crunching in the middle, which means that when we are holding on one side, when we are doing this crunch hold, we're going to have one hand up and one hand in the middle, one knee in the middle as well. I was telling you something. Oh man, it was important too. When I'm editing this video later, I'm gonna be like, Paula, finish your thought. So here we go with that crunch hold. Ah, take a nice deep breath. Was I talking about moderation? Was I talking about making the workout work for you? I don't know. It'll either come to me or it won't, and I apologize because this is what it's like living with me, you guys. Have you noticed this at this time in your life? That sometimes you get started on telling a story, something distracts you, like trying to, you know, balance, and then it's just gone. And I think, I mean, some of it is because I'm older, not old, just older. And some of it is honestly because I am distracting myself. I mean, we're doing a million things here. Whoopsies, golly, okay. I am all over the joint on this one. When it beeps again, we're doing pretzel jacks. Hands are doing jumping jacks. Feet are doing pretzels. So one foot comes in at a time towards the other, wherever you can get it. The knee, the shin, the ankle, maybe even up to the thigh. Totally up to you. This is basically tree jacks. In fact, I thought about that later. I've been calling these pretzel jacks, but I have also done a move pretty much exactly like this. That is a tree jack. That is the same sort of thing. So when we are holding, hands will be down, thank goodness. Whoops, I'm on the wrong side. But there's our tree hold, tree pose hold. Or pretzel hold, which is what I've called it on my whiteboard. And then here we go, right back into it on the other side. I think maybe I was talking about how some days you have a lot of energy and some days you don't. And the thing is that, this is probably, again, one of the biggest questions that I get. Moderate for you today is moderate for you today. You are always in charge of knowing your own energy. And sometimes we just don't have a bunch. In much the same way that sometimes I lose the thread of my stories, sometimes I lose the thread of my energy. When it beeps again, you guys, we're going to do letter K's, and we're going to do a K hold on one side. Awesome job. Nice. Okay, hands up. And yes, I am noticing the plethora of hands up. One of the ways that you can make this more moderate for your shoulders or for your heart and lungs is to simply bring your hands down a little bit more. When you bring your hands down, your heart rate comes down. When your hands are up, your heart rate is up. So help yourself to whatever you need to do. Honestly, you could just come right back to walking and bring your heart rate down if you need to. I know that it's so tempting to try and do. I'm just going to stand on my left leg. So this is not the letter K, but it is a letter K hold on this side. Oh, I'm feeling that burn in my booty. Oh my goodness. Now this is a fascinating thing. Sometimes I feel balance and sometimes I kind of don't. It really depends on how much of it we're doing. And this is what I'm going to tell you about the magic of this workout. We're getting kind of a lot of balance work. It's only 10 seconds at a time, but we're getting plenty of practice with balance today. Over time, we are getting, however many minutes it's going to be. I'm not going to try and add that up. Goodness gracious, why would I try and add? Here we go on this side. When it beeps again, we're doing butter churns. Hands are going up and down from your hips to your chin. Whew, when your hands are down, you're so excited about churning butter that you are kicking out to the side. Or you are Wile E. Coyote and you are pressing on the dynamite button and you're so excited about that one of your legs is coming out to the side. So hands will be down when we are balancing, but one foot is going to be way out to the side. You will probably notice that when we are tipping from side to side, for me, that tends to be a little bit harder on your balance. For you, it might be the way in which you feel super sturdy. And here we go on this side. Don't feel sturdy. Awesome job. Oh my goodness, my friends. A little bit of balance going a long way. Noticing all my balance muscles, my abs and my glutes. Feeling this work. This is so fun and fascinating to me. How your body works with different kinds of exercises. We're only doing 10 seconds and all of these holds have been different, but my booty knows what we're doing. When it beeps again, we're going to do that churn hold on the other side. And here it is. Awesome job. When it beeps again, yes, this is getting tougher because we're down near the end. We're doing shooting stars. So actually it's still going to be sort of like this same kick. Whew, we're kicking out to the side. Whew. Shooting stars. It's like disco dancers. We've got one arm going up to the side, but rather than tapping the opposite foot, we're actually flying that opposite foot. That's what's going to be more difficult about this balance. We're really knocking ourselves completely off to the side. It's not just a side kick while we're standing up. It's a side bend almost, except we're not really bending. It's a side lean. That's the word I was trying to come up with. Excellent job. I'm going to stand on my left foot, leaning over as far as you can. If it's not very far, it's not very far. That's totally okay. There's no star police. Here we go. Thank goodness we were done with that one. There's no star hold police coming to take you away if you can't hold on to this very far out. I'm noticing here near the end of our workout that this balance work is getting tougher. Cardio work is getting tougher. I'm managing my own heart rate by slowing down a little bit. I don't want to get to the end and feel like it wasn't moderate. My friends, the harder you work, the harder it is to lose weight. We've talked about this. Here we go on the other side. When it beeps again, we're going to do twisting high knees. Yes, you can tell that we're definitely getting down near the end of my list here. When we do twisting high knees, one high knee comes up while we twist to the side. And yes, that's what our balance hold is going to be. It's going to be a twisting. I'm trying to do kicks. It's going to be a twisting high knee hold. And that means that I really want to think about looking at my whiteboard so that I know what our next thing is. Our next thing, by the way, I'm already going to tell you right now, our next thing is our built-in finisher. I don't have anything extra or surprising for us today. I just have one final set of exercises for us. Oh, I was going the right way. Okay, twisting high knee hold. When it beeps again, gonna keep doing those twisting high knees. Nice job. Oh my goodness, you guys. You know, my favorite thing about moderation is that sometimes even when we're working moderately, like my heart rate isn't too high, my body can handle this. The work itself sometimes is very challenging, and I love that feeling of challenging myself in a way that I don't always challenge myself and getting all the benefits of that challenge without knocking myself out. Okay, so I'm going this way. When it beeps again, we're gonna do Drinky bird jacks. I know you knew that was coming. I mean, come on, you knew that was coming, right? So here we go with Drinky bird jacks. Don't feel, because this is the cardio part, don't feel like you have to get all the way over. It's totally okay. If you do, however, want to Drinky bird jack your way over to, say, a table or the wall or something to hang on to, totally fine with me. Because of course, our built-in finisher is going to be that Drinky bird hold. And we really are going to think about holding ourselves as low as you can get to for 10 entire seconds. I know, the 10 seconds has gotten much longer at this point in time. When it beeps again, doing those Drinky bird jacks for the second and final time. Awesome job. Oh my goodness, you guys. What a great job you have done. We are almost both done and finished. The next time it beeps, we're going to do that Drinky bird hold on the second side, whichever side that is for you. For me, it's going to be my right foot. And then we will be done and finished. And oh my goodness, what a great job you've done. Gotten lots of really good balance practice in today. And this, my friends, is the magic of balance work. We don't have to do a ton. Here we go with our last hold, last side, last time it's gonna beep. And that was it, my friends. Oh my goodness. Let's cool this down, shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's do some nice arm circles. And take some good deep breaths. And for the most part, keep both feet on the ground for at least a little while. You did such a great job with that. You guys, 10 seconds at a time is all it takes. A little bit of work goes a long way. Does that sound like a metaphor for your weight loss journey? Yes, it does. We don't need to knock ourselves out to get the results that we want. We just have to practice a little bit at a time, doing the 5 steps every day that I know you know by now, but I'm still going to point you in the direction of the 5-0 method, the video about everything you need to know about weight loss at age 50 and beyond. Let's go ahead and do some arm openers. It'll be on one side of the screen here. There'll be a link for you to go over to that video and learn all about it. And of course, on the other side of the screen, there's going to be an extended cool down. Give yourself a hug and a nice pat on your back. You did good today. I know that some of you didn't even want to click on this one when it said balance, but you did such a great job, and I'm so proud of you. And thank you for being here with me 29 days in, you guys. It's feeling pretty exciting around here. Oh, make sure you click that subscribe button before you go, and I'll see you tomorrow.